Hello everyone, thank you so much for being here. I am Mary for those of you that are new here. And I appreciate you stopping by my channel, Divine Spiritual Tea, where we get the tea from the divine. We ask questions and we see what the information is that the divine sends us. Okay? All right, so today I want to talk to the divine about manifesting. I want to see what information we can get on manifesting. There's always a lot of different ways people say you can do it. I know how I do it, and I will share that with you guys as we go along. But I want to see what Spirit says right now. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you know someone that this may benefit, please let them know that I'm here. Connect them to my channel. There's nothing wrong with helping others. When we help others, we get it back in return. Subscribing is free, and I really appreciate it if you guys would do that for me. Okay, so here's a question. Spirit, can you give us, let's see, how do I want to frame this? What are the steps to manifesting, connecting with the energy of the universe so that we can co-create together? I want to connect with the spirit world so that we can co-create together. What are the steps, Spirit? What can you tell us about manifesting? Well, you know, I think I would just cut them, take them off the top. First card up we have here is the Nine of Swords. First thing I think the Spirit is saying is stop worrying. Stop using your mind for worry. Your mind is here to help you manifest. So let the worry go, let the negativity go, all of that kind of thing. Get into a positive mindset. You can't manifest if you're feeling negative about things. So you do have to bring your energy level up. Whatever way you do it, whether it's by singing, dancing, listening to good music, you know, you have to be joyful when you try to manifest, because Spirit does not deal with negativity in that sense when you're trying to manifest. So let go of the worry. Clear your mind. Do whatever you need to do to get your energy level up high enough so that you can co-create with Spirit, okay, with the universe. You got to change your energy. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. This is about working together. This is about partnership. So you want to come into partnership with the universe. And you can see here that he's throwing the pentacles up in the air, back and forth. So you want to come into partnership with the universe. And like I said, you got to bring your energy level up so that you can manifest. Okay? Eight of Swords. Let go of those thoughts. Swords are about thoughts. Swords are about the mental. So let go of those things that you think, you feel that are tying you up, tying you down, making you think that you can't do it, that you can't manifest. You need to take that blindfold off so that you can see clearly that it is possible to manifest the things that you want in your life. So you may be feeling like you're tied up and you can't see your way to manifesting, and spirit is saying, no, that's not true. You got to let it go. You got to believe that you can do it. Next card up we have is the Hermit. The Hermit. This is about going into solitude. Going into solitude with yourself and connecting to your spirit guide, your higher self, that kind of thing. You want to have a relationship with spirit in order to manifest. So you got to go into solitude. The Hermit is all about going within and, maybe sometimes doing some self-exploration. Maybe you have to do some healing, like I said, as far as trying to raise your energy levels. You may need to let go of some things, that kind of thing. Stop the worry. Realize that you're not entrapped in any way. And so just go within. Go within and do some meditating. Next card up is the Ace of Swords. Aces are all about new beginnings, but again, we have those swords there, which is about the mental. So when you're manifesting, you're going to have to use your mind in order to do that. So you have to bring the right energy into your mind, and this is about using your mind energy to start with. When you're manifesting. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. The Eight of Pentacles. Now sometimes this is about the work that you're going to have to put in. No, you're not just going to go in and say, I want this new house, or I want this money, and it's going to fall out of the sky for you. If you're trying to manifest, you're going to have to put in the work also. So the first thing the universe is saying, your mind. It's about your mind. It's about getting in the right mindset and letting go of the things that are negative, and that work on your mind. Work on getting your thoughts in the right place. Work on bringing your energy level up. That's what this Eight of Swords is all about, the work of mentally preparing yourself to manifest. We have the Queen of Swords here. We have the Queen of Swords. Again, we're talking about the mental. It's all about the mental. And I hope you guys realize that, because it's what are you putting into this? When you're trying to manifest, you're going to have to go within. You're going to have to believe that it can and it will happen. Now, that mental, and what I do when I want to manifest is, I write down what it is that I want, and I am very specific. You can't, I'm just going to use an example. You can't ask for a house, or you can't ask for money, but let's just take the house for example. You may be trying to manifest a house, and you may ask for this house. You put all your mental abilities into asking for this house. You write it down, and you're not, when you're Pacific, well, you may get the house. I'll just say that. So you get the house. So you ask for this house. You really got your mental, your mind set the way you need to do in order to co-create with the universe. And you're asking for this house. You write it down. I want a house. I want a house. I want a house. Okay. So you may get this house. You ask for a house. The universe is going to give you that house. But do you have to do a lot of repairs on that house? Does that house have a leaky roof? Is that house in a place that maybe you don't want to live? There's so many things can go wrong when you're not Pacific. So this Queen of Swords, she's all about the intelligence of doing things. So what you're going to have to do if you want that house, you're going to have to say, be specific. I want a 3-bedroom house. I want it to have, I want an upper level. I want certain kind of windows, whatever it is you want. I want to live on a certain kind of street. I want trees in my yard. I want a 4-car garage. This is what you're telling spirit. And when you envision this, because you're going to go in with that hermit there, you're going to go in and you're going to meditate. You're going to take some time in solitude, and you're going to see this house or whatever. You're going to see exactly, and you're going to think about, you're going to go through those rooms. You're going to go through those rooms in that house as you're in solitude. And you're going to see those rooms, and you're going to see the furniture in those rooms, and you're going to be able to smell how that house, it smells new, like it was newly built. You can smell the wood, if it has cedar wood in it, somewhere, maybe the walls or whatever, you're going to smell that cedar. You're going to see those beautiful wood floors. You're going to see those beautiful appliances. You're going to walk through this house, okay? And like I said, another thing you can do is, to be specific, is to write it down. To write it down. Get you a list and write down how you want this house to be. You can make yourself a vision board about how you want this house to be. In other words, go through magazines and pick out things that you would want in your home. Pick out a house that looks like a house that you would love to live in. Okay? This is what this Queen of Swords is saying to you. So you got to be specific. This is how you put in the work. We talked about the work. You have to put in the work. You have to clear your mind. You have to know that you can do this. Okay? All right. So let's see what the next card is. The next card up, we have the Devil. So Devil, why are you showing up here? You know why I think your Devil is showing up here? It's because of the illusion, the delusion, the enslavement. The devil, it's like you're going to be tempted to say, oh, I don't believe I can really have that. Why is it taking so long? I've been asking and asking and asking. And when you put doubt into it, this is your doubt. You stop the process. You stop the process. You have to know that this is going to come true for you. Okay? So don't let that devil come in to your mind and mess with you mentally, because you don't want to be unsure. You want to be sure that this manifestation that you have been working on is going to come true. This is what the universe is telling you. Okay? Keep your mind clear. As a matter of fact, as you are manifesting, don't tell anyone what you're doing. Okay, now if you have a spouse and you both are manifesting the same thing, as long as you know that they're not going to have doubt, it's okay to tell them. But if you feel like they don't believe in your dream, keep it to yourself, because that energy of them not believing or anyone else not believing is also energy that's going to come in and mess with your manifestation. So, if necessary, and it's usually always necessary, keep it to yourself. Okay? You don't want any doubts coming in unless you are connected with someone so well that you know they're on the same page as you, and they're going to be like, okay, this is what we're going to work on. This is what we're going to get. Okay, so that's very important. That's part of that Devil card that's coming up here. If you need clarity on that, that's part of that. Okay, so you want to make sure you're not telling everybody, you're not telling friends, you're not telling family. This is something that you are manifesting. Is your mind. Your mind is working towards this. This is your dream. This is not anyone else's dream. This is your dream. So you have to keep the clarity in your mind. You can't be worried about what other people are thinking about what you're saying. You know, because sometimes you put stuff out there, I want a new car, and somebody said, well, you're not getting that new car. Then that, you know, that just throws a wrench in the whole thing, okay? So you're using your mind. Don't worry about everybody else's, okay? So let's see what else Spirit has to say. We have the Nine of Cups. Your wishes will come true. Wow. Wow. That is so wonderful. And you know what? I think I'm going to leave it there because I think we've said enough as far as getting your mind in the right place. And I'll just kind of go over this again. We have a lot of swords here. These swords are about the mental. It's like clear your mind. Stop worrying about whether or not you can have it or not, because the universe is abundant and it wants to give you what you ask for. But when it comes to manifesting, it is pretty much all in your mind. And like I said, whatever you have to do to get happy, listen to the right music, dance around, you know, laugh, listen to some comedy to bring your energy level up so that you can connect with the universal spirit. Whatever you have to do, do that. Even if it's just walking around and clapping and getting happy. You know, your energy has to be brought up. You have to be joyous. You can't be worrying about whether or not it's going to happen or not. You got to believe it. And like I said, you got to get that energy up. Write it down. First of all, you need to go into, well, I would write it down first. I would write down what I want so I know specifically what I want. Okay? This is how I do it. You write it down, you know specifically what it is that you are asking the universe to co-create with you on. Okay, so you know what it is. You go into silence. This Hermit card is going into silence. You go into solitude. You can go into a dark room where you're not going to be disturbed. And you can see this. You can see it. You can see that house. You know, you can see those rooms. You can walk through that house. You can see someone giving you the keys to that house. So you're going to see the end of what it is you're asking for. You're going to see yourself in that house cooking, entertaining. You're going to see, you know, whatever it is you ask for, you want the end vision is what you want to see manifested, okay? If it's a new car that you want to see yourself getting the keys to that new car and getting in it and smelling it. You want to close your eyes. You want to see all that. You know, the end result. And why I'm specifying the end result is because when you co-create with the universe, you're not going to worry about how the universe gives it to you. You're not going to say, I don't have enough money. I don't know where I'm going to get the money from, or I got to wait till next year when I get the money and blah, blah, blah. If you're doing that, you're doing it. You're not letting the universe, spirit, do it for you. You got to give it up. You got to let the universe do it for you. Okay? This is something major. So if you think that you got to wait until next year when you saved enough money, you've taken it out of the universe's hands. The universe wants to do this for you. Once you connect and you see this happening for you, you sat down in the dark and you've meditated on it, and you know that it's coming. I mean, every once in a while you can do that. Go sit down and you can see yourself in this house or in this car. You don't worry about how you got there, how it happened. As long as you're specific about what you want, that's what you're going to get. And I may do a video on the vision boards or that kind of thing so that you guys can know what I'm talking about as far as that kind of thing and being specific about what you want. if that will help, if that will, put that in the comments below for me, and we can really go more in depth into this. But you don't worry about how it's going to happen. All you do is you put it out there to the universe. Be in the right mindset. Get happy. Put it out there to the universe. Act like you have it already. When you go into that home in your mind, you know that you already have it. It's yours, okay? Or you get into that car, see yourself, you're at the lot and they're giving you the keys to the car, and you see yourself getting in and cranking it up, and you're driving away in the car. You're driving home to that new house and that new car, okay? So that's how you do it. Just don't worry about the elements of how it's gonna happen. This is how we mess it up. Because when you do that, like I said, you're taking the things into your own hands and you're not really turning it over to the universe. Keep it to yourself. Okay? All right, guys. Let me know what you think of this manifesting read here. I think Spirit told us everything we need to know. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next read. Have a good evening.